On the count of three, say out fly. 1, 2, 3. Out fly.
The earth is shaking. Do you feel the quake? Identity crisis, Christ. Lookalikes parading around like mere men. Invisible shackles of mere sin. Wake up, you can't be holed in. Wake up, you are stronger than they told you then. You are the giant. Defy and win.
Can you talk about growing up and not feeling emotionally loved from your father?
I would go home to a father who I would see every day, and he not affirm me. He not tell me, you are beautiful, you deserve better. His lack of affirmation made me feel like I was lacking something. And what that did, it broke my identity. So I ended up growing up trying to allow all these other things and all these other people to define my value and my worth.
And I think a lot of times people, especially young girls, we identify what we've been through or what has happened to us or what we do as who we are. And so if we do that, then it can easily break who we are.
One of the things that I learned was that although she's not here, I can't change that. So I can either live a really sad, depressed, woe is me, like, oh my God, I've been around on my birthday. Oh my God, my dad had sex with, the priest of our church, and it was the biggest scandal ever, and he killed him. Like, I can walk around like that, or I can walk around like I'm an overcomer.
My dad isn't in my life right now. He's married to another woman. He keeps blaming my mom for reasons he's not around in my life. I'm hurting because I want a good father-daughter relationship with him. So I know that in your video you talked about that experience. So what would you say to that young lady?
Everything for me is realizing life is a process. Like, nothing just happens. It's unrealistic to think one day I hate somebody, the next day I love them. That's not how life works. You go through a process and you take one step at a time. So one step may just be saying, I forgive her. Even if in your heart you really still kind of, every day you may just have to say, you know what? I let it go, I forgive her. Even if you're still looking at her sideways, I let it go, I forgive him. So it's just a process. You go through the process one step at a time.
What had happened to me is not who I am. It does not define my identity. All the things that I've been through in my past, all the mindsets that I've had in my past, or even currently, all of those things don't necessarily define me. I had to realize that my identity was shaped by God, period, and what I exude based off of Him, and that's love.
It's not about being alone. The definition of single does not mean that you're by yourself. Do you understand? And a lot of times people take that as a negative. Oh, I don't have a boyfriend. Okay, well, that gives you the opportunity to become all that you're supposed to be. It's a powerful thing to be able to say, you know what, at this point in my life, I can really focus on my family. I can really focus on who I am. I can focus on my own bad attitude. I can focus on the business that I want as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old. I can focus on the college that I want to go to. I can focus on the appointments that I need to make with my counselor so that I can set my track by the time I'm in the 11th grade, because I'm almost finished the 10th grade and my grades are at a certain place. So I don't have to worry about a boyfriend, whether I'm calling him, calling her, whatever the situation is. I'm straight on point for where I need to go at all times.
There's a season for everything and everybody. Everybody's not going to be a part of your life for your entire life. They may be there for a small amount of time. They may be there for a lifetime. Just understand there are seasons in this life. And you got to be able to let people go. Sometimes you got to let them go.
If your friend is talking to your ex, she is not your friend. So if that person is the reason why you don't want to be friends with them anymore because of the ex, then you need to confront them nicely, not, like, why you talking to my ex? But you need to confront them in a way of, I don't appreciate you talking to the person that I've shared business about them with you. That's how you do that. So if you have a friend, they're not your friend. just to be honest. But if you really have an issue and you're really concerned and you care about your friendship, you may want to address that person with how you feel.
Just know that when you have thoughts of suicide, it's because the enemy is trying to stop something big in your life. Don't you ever give up on life.
Taking your life is not an option. You, as I said again, you are not what you do. You are what you were created to be. What's your purpose? That is what suicide is after, your purpose.